good, YouTube? Nappy here, back again once again. Today we're for episode number 152 of our Skyrim Let's Play here on Nappy the Great. Last episode, you guys, we began our final Daedric quest, Walking Nightmare, and we have followed Arender here, who has let us know that the citizens of Dawnstar are under a nightmare spell, which is being caused by this Daedric Lord Vanamir. Can I get the name? Can I get the actual name? Do we have the actual name? Vermina. Close enough. We also ran up on some bears. Bear gang. Sup, bear gang. Hold up. Bear gang. Yo, dog, I actually don't remember. What is that, wait, hold up. Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. I'm remembering my map icons. But either way, we made it up here to the temple, and we're going to dive inside, because apparently we need to cleanse this place. I get distracted so easily playing this goddamn game. What a whopping way to start off an episode. I've agreed to assist him as never. We are now on our way. The source of which seems, so we're going to clear out the source here in Nightcaller Temple. Convenient enough. So if you guys are hyped for some more Skyrim, and of course to show you support as a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure to like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, let us speak to Aaron.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within.
Oh.
Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Oh. Well, were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous that they're asleep?
I'm
because they'll wake up.
That when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
You know, you could have told me this back in the inn, dog. Back in the bar, before I marched my happy ass all the way up here and fought some fucking bears that were just minding their own business, sleeping on the hill here. You could have told me that. What does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
They died? These niggas died? What the fuck? What kind of stupid shit is that? Alright, I'm already not trying to fuck with this. Your follower cannot accompany you here. Okay, well, first things first. I don't like how many cobwebs there are. Secondly, what the fuck is that noise? The Talos Mistake by Lenora Venatus, Imperial Liaison to the Aldmeri Dominion. As citizens of the Empire, all are of course familiar with the deeds of Emperor Tiber's Septim. But it is the Emperor's ascent to godhood as Talos that is the subject of this work. Until Tiber Septim's death, there had been but 8 divines: Akatosh, Dibella, RK, Zenithar, Astendar, Mara, Kinnereth, and Julianos. Though these were gods, these gods were and are worshipped throughout the Empire, and while some may have different names in the varying provinces, for example, Akatosh is known as Ariel to the Aldmer, and RK is sometimes known as RK, are all recognized and revered by all races and cultures of Tamriel. But when Tiber's septum passed to Aetherius, there came to be a ninth divine Talos, also called Vismir, the dragon of the north. The man who was so loved in life became worshipped in death. Indeed, it can be argued that Talos, the ninth divine, became even more important than the eighth that had preceded him, at least to humans. For he was a god who was once just a man, and through great deeds actually managed to ascend to godhood. And if one human could achieve such a feat, couldn't it be done again? Couldn't all humans aspire to achieve divinity? So we thought, we humans. And so we continued to worship Talos and revere him as the ultimate hero god. But that was then. This is now. And now we know the truth. We were wrong. As citizens of the Empire, we all experienced the horrors of the Great War, and it was not until the signing of the White Gold Concordant, the treaty between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion, that we once again knew peace. One of the most important stipulations of that treaty, as every Imperial citizen is well aware, is that Talos can no longer be worshipped as a god. This edict shook the very foundations of the Empire. There were those who rebelled against the law. Indeed, some still do. But the citizens of the Empire must know this. The Emperor did not agree to outlaw the worship of Talos because it was demanded by the Thalmor, the ruling body of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Emperor agreed to the outlaw the worship of Talos because it was the right thing to do. Today, the Emperor and indeed the Empire itself recognizes that allowing the worship of Talos was a mistake. For by doing so, by allowing the worship of Talos as a divine, the Empire actually did its people a great disservice. For this only succeeded in weakening the memory of the man Tiber Septim and his many extraordinary, though mortal, deeds, and pushing people away from the eight divines, the true gods who do deserve our love and reverence. And so the Empire admits it was wrong. The Talos mistake will not be repeated. May we find centuries of peace and prosperity with our new Thalmor friends, and continue to share a spirituality that binds together the cultures and races of Tamriel.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
You melting stone, dog? You know rock resists. Whoa.
Now I'll show you the source of the nightmares.
If I'm being honest with you, I'd rather have Marky Mark here, Doug.
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Out your fucking gourd, dog. This lock requires a pick. Is this the miasma, my doggy? Orcs right here. Oh, we right here, dog.
For Lady Mara.
Dog, you almost got blasted. You need to chill the fuck out, dog. There's so many different places in here. They dead? I just want their gold. If I'm just being honest.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Oh. Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Oh. You should have told me the truth.
Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
But... So you praised this weird, creepy dead lord. And you're the reason why all the nightmares are here. So you're trying to fix the nightmares as a way to atone for killing off all your other friends? Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library.
Is that the door that's at the top?
Let's move on.
Bitch, I've been ready. How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
What?
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Alright, dog, you don't own the key. What the fuck you want me to do? March your happy ass up here and abre la puerta, por favor. Rapido!
It's just up here.
No shit, jackass.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Come on, dog. Level 89 destruction. I'll eat some cheeks. Don't worry. First of all, close this door. I don't need nobody coming up behind us. You got this? You got this, dog. Go ahead. Erender. Erender. Look, they fight each other. Erender. Eren. BOW! Beat that nigga upside the head. Smack him again. Dog, we got priest fights. Priest fights. Get your votes in now. Get your bets in now. We got the Vermina devotee versus our boy Erender. Let me know. I got 20 on Erender. Let's go, Erender. And he gets a swing off. The devotee striking back. Erender goes down. First off, little bitch, you're not gonna sit here and do this shit to me. I ain't no. All right, hold up, time out. This is fucked, dog. First off, I ain't no bitch ass Erender. I'll eat your cheeks, dog. You don't even know me like that, bitch. Nigga, you lost me 20 bucks, idiot. Fucking whack ass. I ain't never putting money on him ever again. Where'd that body go? Where'd the body go? Where'd the body go? Trying to search the body. What the hell this is? Varieties of Daedra. It's a rare occasion we get 2 books in one episode, but I actually want to read this one. Varieties of Daedra. There is a little chance of our ever understanding the various orders of Daedra and their relationships to the Daedra lords and their dominions, of the varieties of Daedra that appear in our world, and the varieties of their relationships to their fellows and their Daedra patrons. There is no end. In one place and time, there seemed to be this, and another place in time, there seemed to be the opposite. In another place in time, there seemed to be both this and that in completely contradictory terms. What Daedra serves this prince? What Daedra gives orders? And what Daedra serves? And in what hierarchy? And under what circumstances? What Daedra exist in fellowship with one another? And what Daedra have eternal enmity to one another, and what Daedra are solitary and social, and by turns solitary and social. There are no limits to the varieties of behaviors that may be observed, and in one place there may be this, and another there may be that, and all rules describing them are always found to be contradictory and an exception to others. Further, for whom we may seek answers to our questions about these orders? From mortals who know little but what they may observe of another world? From the gods who speak in riddles, of enigmas wrapped in mysteries, and who keep things from us, to the better to preserve their dominion over us? From the Daedra themselves, who are never the models of straightforwardness or truth-telling, but rather are famous for misstatements and obfuscations? Okay, Google. What does obfuscations mean?
Here's the definition of obfuscation. The action of making something obscure, unclear, or unintelligible.
I knew what that meant from context, but I just wanted to hear her pronounce it. And even were the Daedra to speak the truth, how can we know if they know themselves, or that there is any truth about them that is to be known, or are all arrangements among the Daedra protean and ever subject to change? Protean? In short, what is to be known is little, and what is to be trusted is nothing. These things being said, I shall venture to relate what I have observed and heard of the relationship of the servants of Lord Dagon in my brief service to the Telvanni wizard Divarth Fire? When I sought him out and offered to bring peace to the victims of Corpus and his sanitarium. Once the prophecies of the incarnate had been fulfilled, and Dagoth had been destroyed, and the blight had been banished from the island of Vardenfall forever. Divarthfear told me that be by choice trafficked only with two Daedra powers, Mehrunes Dagon and Azura. Isn't Mehrunes Dagon like, wasn't that the one from the other quest back in Dawnstar? The actual weapon? Azura, he said, knew and understood all things. No, that was the other, Daedric Lord. That's who that was. Mehrunes Dagon was the Daedric Lord from the museum in Dawnstar. That's what it was. Azura, he said, knew and understood all things and declined to speak of these things or only spoke in riddles. Mehrunes Dagon, on the other hand, out of pride, fixity of purpose, and a predictable lack of subtlety in thought, knew nothing and understood nothing, and was inclined to speak freely and without falsehood. Devout Fear said that Dagon's chief servants, the Dremora, were like him in pride, fixed purpose, and lack of subtlety, and with the addition of the peculiar traits of honor and loyalty, both within their class and within their relationship to Lord Dagon. And Diveth Fear, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Fire, said that the Dremora were ordered into clans and castes, and these clans and castes were well defined. Individual Dremora might rise or fall in ranks or move back and forth among clans, but only when regulated by complex oaths, and only at the will and pleasure of their Lord Dagon. The Dremora refer to themselves as the kin, the people, contrasting themselves to the other Daedra, whom they consider unthinking animals. The term Kynaz refers to the member of the Dremora race, he of the kine. The least of the kind caste are the churls, the undistinguished rabble of the lowest rank of Dremora. Churls are obsequious to superiors, but ferociously cruel to humans and other Daedra. Next in rank are the This is not what I thought this book was going to be. I'm being honest with you, it's not what I thought the book was going to be. It's not what okay. Well, at least I found my boy. I'm gonna take these. These are dope.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now, there's someone
I'm out.
there.
Oh, mine can walk all the way around. Well, y'all handle your shit down there. I dropped down on accident. I'm being honest with you. The Firmament. They got some wild ass books in this bitch. See, I was thinking that was like an important book or some shit. I wasted time with that. That's one book I will say I wasted time with. Okay.
Perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The Dreamstride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
I bet you it's that book in the middle.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony.
Pine thrush egg. Gimme.
I'll check around the lower level.
How about you stop telling me what to do? That ain't it. Listen, there's one thing I know about. It's motherfucking books, nigga. They killed each other. All of them just killed each other down here, dog. There's another hallway. There's another hallway. Well, my doggy, first of all, you need to know there's a whole other area that you haven't even gotten to yet. Y'all want to bet that book? Oh, there's nothing there. Never mind. Never mind. It's not there. Oh, is it upstairs? I was looking around for a second and I was like, I do have a waypoint. Maybe I should just go to the waypoint. It really do be up here. So the music, jackass. Alright, this is what we're doing. This is the game we're playing. This is the cartridge we dusted off and loaded up to play. This one right here. This is the one. Look at this big ass book. Oh boy, look at this big ass book. The Dreamstride. The Mysterious Alchemists of Vermina. Whoa. Y'all down to read another book? Y'all try to read another book? It's a short book. For over 1,000 years, the priests of Vermina have been masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and potency of their mixtures are nothing short of legendary. These alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single draught showing up on the black market can command sums in the tens of thousands of septums. Of the numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's torpor is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of this viscous liquid places the imbiber in a state known as the dream stride. This condition allows the subject to experience the dreams of another as if they were actually there. The subject becomes an integral part of the dream, behaving as if they belong. To any other entities in this dream state, the subject will be mistaken for the dreamer. The subject will even find his mannerisms, speech patterns, and knowledge expanded appropriately. To an observer, after the subject has been imbibed the potion, they will appear to vanish. As the subject traverses distances within the dream, they will also be traversing distances in the actual world. When the torpor's effect has expired, the subject will fade back into reality in the exact location projected within the dream stride. Some dream strides have transported their subjects a few feet, and some have appeared thousands of miles from their origin in a matter of minutes. It's to be noted that the dream stride is highly dangerous and presents the subject with numerous pitfalls. In certain dreams, subjects have been exposed to life-threatening scenarios such as sickness, violence, and even death. In most cases, the subject simply fades back to our world without harm, but in some instances, the subject never reappeared and was assumed to have expired, or the subject reappeared deceased. It's also quite possible that the subject could reappear in a precarious or hazardous location in reality, even though the location appeared safe within the dream stride. Vermina's torpor is as mysterious and elusive as the priest that created it. It's unknown whether this unique transport mechanism is a result of the torpor itself or simply the odd machinations of Vermina, but the potential for using the dream stride to penetrate seemingly impassable obstacles certainly outweighs its mysterious nature. So they travel in like the dream realm? I guess is what I'm getting from that. Hey, yo, bitch!
Yes,
I got your book, nigga.
Let me take a look.
This nigga.
Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a
Dream
liquid
stride.
known as Vermina's torpor.
So we're not gonna actually break the barrier. I'm gonna drink this shit and phantom force my way through there. Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the dream stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's impossible.
I assure you, the dream stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm gonna be your test subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Sounds dangerous. How can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
What will the dream stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Fuck that noise. We're gonna wrap up today's episode right here. We had quite a bit of reading, and I apologize for that. The second book was bullshit. But we're gonna wrap today's episode right here. I'm liking this quest line so far, and I want to cliffhang and cuck the fuck out of you all for it. So, in the next episode, we are going to continue the laboratory and enter the dream stride. So, if you guys enjoyed today's episode of Skyrim, and of course, want to show you support as a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure to like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, I'm outie 5 bajillion. Bye!